Dispatch is a really disappointing interactive drama light on interactivity and heavy on, well, drama. After you inform the game 3 separate times that yes, you would like to actually play it and not just watch passively, you're treated to the usual Telltale game formula, with all its warts. To be brief, Telltale is a former game developer who all but pioneered a profoundly cinematic style of storytelling, wherein you basically get a television miniseries and make occasional dialogue choices which alter the plot in minor ways. How much your choices matter and which choices matter, that's often obscured to preserve a sense of narrative flow. Dispatch is much the same way, and it is just as disrespectful as it sounds. To be clear, the writing, presentation, musical score, and voice acting, all that stuff is pretty good. The game presents a clear affection for the media it's based on, leveraging several Saturday morning tropes to tell a compelling drama about the legacy of heroism. The characters are believable, humorous, and although it's a little too obvious what everyone's emotional baggage is, nothing's perfect. But I don't play games to throw popcorn down my throat, I play games to engage, to interact, to take meaningful, conscious, strategic steps, and Dispatch disallows this by its very nature. Upon completing all the presently available chapters, I quickly checked other sources to see how my input actually mattered. The answer? Pretty much not at all. No matter what you do, Dispatch forces you into no-win situations where every option leads to optimally sensationalist, violent, hyper-emotional outcomes. They even force characters to act in direct contradiction to their own personalities to achieve this. So little of your presence as a player actually matters that it's insulting. I understand this trend is emblematic of the subgenre, but it is still a problem, and it's gotten worse, if anything. Video games are an interactive medium. What makes them special is that your actions have consequence. Your input has output. What you give and receive creates a rapport between you and the art, a conversation, a beautiful dance as you grow to understand its mechanics and tweak your engagement in accordance to that understanding. Games like Dispatch rob you of that, and for what? So you can pretend you're part of something without actually being part of it? I'm sure people will say, the other episodes aren't even out yet, give it a chance. But no, that's not how this works. This was the chance. When you make interactive art, every moment of interactivity should matter, without exception. If the player is providing input and you disrespect that input, you don't want to make a game at all, so don't make a game, you know? FMV Choose Your Own Adventure titles on the Sega CD have more respect for the player than Dispatch.